Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Palouse. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the James Madison Dukes, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollard with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Dukes will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense will get first crack at it here. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. No fair catches here, looking for room. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the James Madison Dukes offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's...
Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Dukes decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. From the gun, give on the inside. Works his way ahead for three. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. The screen, and watch out. Makes one man miss. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Ellison. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. A strike downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cougars will have it first and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
You know, this defense is really tricky, and they show the ability to zone blitz time and time again. These running backs in pass protection, they've got to be great with their scan protection. Just because one guy isn't coming who you initially think might be blitzing, you really got to do a better job surveying the field, because that zone blitzer might be coming from a different side of the field that you weren't anticipating.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Washington State will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. On his way back from the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, come away with the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch, and looks it in at the 40. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Handoff from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They try to pop a run on the draw. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Just feeds the running back. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Hit as he throws. And the misconnection on 3rd down. The Dukes line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try the run. Creates a little room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So 1st down here as they go back to work. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass, it's Duggar. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He'll go to the sneak. Washington State ready to go with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lee. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll operate out of split backs. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Caught in the backfield, it's Ellison. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Off the play fake on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Out of the backfield, he's open. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Leaves it with the back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense with a chance to put a stop to this drive. 9th snap coming. It's 3rd and 4. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison.
Number 21 with the grab and the score.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Florida has the lead right now, but those Gator Chomps haven't come easy. They're in a tight one right now in Gainesville. They're up by 8 over UConn. Just another week.
Touchdown, Cougars. Special teams proving to be special. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And the point after is good. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Looking to pass, it's Duggar. Pulls it in, it's Wilson. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going for it all. And it's It's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unleashes one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll run it from the gun. Hard running there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Duggar. He's got him.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He'll throw it. Got the back over the middle. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
Cougars will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. The Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line. It's Collins. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you can tell he takes advantage of it.
Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Dukes.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Can't get him to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Wazoo! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21 to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Surging forward on the sneak. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Punch it out of the air. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Dukes will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Pulls it in. It's Ellison. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Trying play action. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Gonna look downfield again. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Washington State will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Special teams coming through as they pin him back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
And the Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, and he can't get it out. He's going to get stopped, trapped, and it'll be a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The give to the lone running back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back open in the middle.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Feeds him the stiff arm, and he's running free. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab at the 30. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before he carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? And it's no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 12-point game.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Right down the middle. He's got it. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Spits it out to the back. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. He'll pull it on the read. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. East Carolina has the lead right now. Greenville has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 11 over Toledo. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fights off a defender. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To throw, it's Duggar. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ellison. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got his man out of the backfield. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Washington State has it all working right now. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. To the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wazoo headed to the line with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Duggar. Here's the pressure. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Ellis. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Dukes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's going to take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. At the 45 on his way. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. Trying to escape and get it himself. 1st down and more. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Dukes in the hurry up. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. That pass is incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. 1st down and more. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires deep toward the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when this panicking never really helps. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.